In this take, I want to talk about the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Portland Trailblazers. Now, before we get into that, though, please like, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell just so you get the newest and the bonus content first. We put out content every day, so you won't miss any content here. Now, let's go ahead and jump right into this. So looking at this game, I felt like the whole time in the game, I felt like the momentum was with the Clippers. I still felt that way the whole time, the whole game. Because I felt like Paul George was in a zone. I felt like he was just playing, at a high level. And I felt like the Clippers would just find a way to, rev it up and keep going and eventually take the game home. I just felt that way. I felt like the Clippers had the better, mindset coming into the game. I feel like they had the better energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just felt like the Clippers would, put that stamp on it and beat the Blazers twice. You know what I'm saying? Let them know the Clippers are a better team. It's just certain teams. You got to let them know that you're better. And Paul George did his thing. He played really good. 42 points is, big time. You know what I'm saying? That's superstar type numbers. I really wish he played that way in the playoffs. Maybe he will this year. You never know. But if he can do that, with Kawhi Leonard doing his thing, they can go far. But as for tonight's game, nobody seemed like they were in rhythm. The bad thing for the Clippers is there was only two people, I think, in double figures, which is PG and Luke Kennard. And I think Luke Kennard had like 16 or something like that. But, you can't have only a couple players in double figures and trying to get a big road win against a team with Damian Lillard on there and CJ McCollum. It's just not going to work. They knew they lost to you the other night by 30. They wanted to come back and prove a point that was a fluke, and they came back and got the victory. Now, Damian Lillard didn't go off like 50 or anything like that, but he did have 25 points. And, CJ McCollum chipped in, and like the rest of the crew played solid. And I did still think, like I said, I still think the Clippers are a better team than the Blazers, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's the Blazers night. They won it. They got it. It's, they got the victory. So you gotta give them credit. Shout out to the Blazers, Damian Lillard and the crew, of course. But at the same time, now the Clippers, I think, are 1-4, and you're trying to build confidence, with the team and chemistry, and everybody's trying to gel. But right now it's not working. But I don't know, man. Like the Clippers going to have to, get back to the drawing board and kind of figure some things out, because even though it's early in the season, but, you haven't even got your second win yet. And, you've played a pretty favorable schedule. You haven't played a hard one. So, things going to have to, like I said before, everybody's going to have to step up. Things are going to have to change a little bit on the defensive end. Gotta make more big plays on the defensive end and allow the offense to come to you. That's the only way you're going to win, because if you focus too much on the offensive end, I just feel like, that's where the Clippers, fall out sometime, because they sleepwalk on defense at times. And I feel like that's what hurts them. And they find themselves in situations that they shouldn't be in. Because, between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the playing the Blazers, the Clippers should have won one of those games to me. But, you lost both. So, hey, it's early in the season. I do get that. But, every win, every loss counts, with a team that's undermanned. And that's my motto to the end. So, I hope the Clippers find a way to, get it together. I hope Ty Lue pulls the right strings out of certain players, because they're going to need more contribution. I hope I don't ever see Paul George have 42 points and nobody else is in double figures besides Luke Kennard. That's just not going to be a good look. They're probably not going to win that game if that happens again. So, we'll see what happens going forward. But like I said, shout out to the Blazers. They pulled out the victory, and Clippers, on to the next. And hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And, hey, Khaliis out.